Hello guys, and welcome to today's vlog. Today it is Friday, and that means that Katrine comes home tomorrow if everything goes according to plan. If any form of transportation on her way was late, she's not going to be able to make the last train home. It might not be tomorrow. How reliable the travel is. So right now I'm out walking the puppies, and for you who watched the last vlog, maybe you're a little bit interested in the puppy progress of Rascal's attack towards Menace. The other way around. Menace attacks against Rascal. Until yesterday they had gone 5 or 6 days without any scuffle, any fights. But yesterday there was actually 2 fights. So a friend from another town was in Motala. He had a meeting with some people who was going to do a school project with here. So he asked if we could do something. We had lunch and just talked a bit. I just hung out a bit, and when you have visitors, both Rascal and Menace tend to try and show the visitor how good they are at playing and how good they are at having a toy and how good they are at wrestling and so on. It's almost like it becomes a little gladiator arena, and they try to prove themselves. They were playing fine for an hour, non-stop pretty much. One of the wrestling sessions got a little heated, so that led to a little fight. Those kind of fights are just because the play gets too hard. I feel that's kind of different than just Rascal walking too close to something that Menace doesn't want him to walk close to, and therefore attacking. That's a different thing, because that's pretty much unprovoked. But if play gets too hard, too rough, then I can see, like, I understand that it happens then. They got separated that time. Menace got put in timeout. And the other time was later that evening. Rascal had a toy. He carried it up to me to show that he wanted to play. That's another thing. I would never play with Rascal if he came up with a toy to me, because that's giving into his terms, playing on his terms. So if he does that, I know that he wants to play, but then I wait until he focuses on something else, lays down, rests or something. Then I can grab the toy and come to him, because then it's on my terms, and that's how it should be. It doesn't work the same way it does for us humans. Like, if you give in to the dog's terms, then the dog, like, that's 1 point for the dog in the dominance chain. So even if it doesn't mean that to you, that's what it means to a dog. Anyhow, he came up to me with the toy, and Menace also wanted the toy. Rascal didn't like that, so Rascal, he roared at him a little bit, or he growled a little bit at him to show that, no, it's mine. You don't take this one, it's mine. And then Menace got at him again. Then Menace got another timeout. Menace has calmed down quicker once he's in timeout, and the last 2 times he actually hasn't screamed to get out, which he has done every other time. So I guess that's progress too. I'm happy for the amount of days where there was no fighting. I don't think that yesterday's fights was too bad compared to what has happened earlier. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So it's quite cold out today. It's 7 degrees Celsius outside, and I bet it's even colder in the shadow where we walk now. But you can feel that it's a little bit colder than the previous days. Apparently there is some activity day going on down in the park right now. For what age can they be? 8 to 12 somewhere. I'm so bad at guessing age of kids. I have like no clue how you look when you're certain ages, except when you're an adult, of course. Anyhow, there's some activity day going on down in the park. They're bicycling and they're running and stuff. For as many people as they are, it's probably all the schools in the whole town. So usually I prepare puppy's food before we go on a walk. I put it in water, and then it gets to sit in water for a while. That's how we do it. This morning I forgot. So they're used to getting their food when we get in from the walk. I don't know what to tell you guys, but I forgot to make the food before we went away on the walk today. I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? Can you forgive me? When Menace thinks his food is done, he has a habit of sitting in front of it or beneath it, screaming, because he thinks that's gonna make the food come faster. Or it's a form of objection in some way, I don't know. Anyhow, Menace thinks that's gonna help. It has not helped any time so far, but I'm sure he's still hoping it will. Of course, this is a bad habit that we want to work away. The way we do it in this case. The method, according to the method we're using, is just to ignore it. So that means just not acknowledging him when it happens. No eye contact or no words spoken or anything. Just let him be, to show him that it gives no effect. I would say that it happened less times now, but it still happens. Let's hope it's one of those good times, even though I am the one your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street, who kind of fucked up. I'm sorry, Menace. So later today I'm going home to my parents for dinner. They asked me if I wanted to come home and eat yesterday, and I can't say no to home cooked food. So that's gonna happen. I'm also gonna edit my first reaction video that I filmed and put that one up today. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything special going on than a standard day. Are you guys working out in any way today? Just like the kids in the park? To stay healthy? Comment below what your favorite form of workout is. So I've decided to start my day off with some Reese's Puffs. I don't usually eat that much cereal, but when Kat's been gone, there's more milk at home than usual, because she usually is the one drinking that. So yeah, why not take some cereal? Yesterday I filmed a clip with my phone of Rascal and Menace that I found very funny, because Menace he always wants to play with his big brother. Rascal does not want to play, he usually wants to sleep instead. This clip displays that. Menace, didn't I tell you to leave your brother alone? This doesn't look like your brother is left alone. Have you punched your brother? Have you knocked him out? Rascal, are you okay? Okay. Brother wants to sleep. You have to let him sleep. You can't be wrestling on top of him when he's trying to sleep. Okay? High five if you understand. Thank you. I just thought it was really cute and fun when the way Rascal was laying. So a few hours have passed and I've been kind of in the YouTube swamp. I've just been watching videos, pretty much. And these two guys are still sleeping out here. Menace is sleeping on the puppy palace, or on the puppy throne rather. And Rascal is sleeping right next in the sun. Hi guys. Hi Menace. Hi buddy. Is he cozy on the puppy throne? And Rascal is enjoying himself in the sun. The puppy throne, I don't know if you've seen it in a previous vlog, but it's made of a like baby pool that we use for the dogs being able to dip themselves in the water this summer. The wind in Sweden has been so bad, like there's been small storms, so we can't have it outside because it has blown away once and we found it down in the park. It blew far away. But we found it again and we took it back, but now it gets to be upside down on the inside instead. And we just put a little wool blanket over it, so ever since then both of these guys love sleeping on it. That's how easy it is to make somewhere they love to sleep. It's always like the simplest things, especially with Rascal. The simplest things are always the best sleeping spots. Training bags and stuff like that. I'm quite certain these guys are gonna be ecstatic when we're going to my parents later, because as you all might know, my mom is their favorite playmate of all time. Only bad thing with that right now is that it might awaken fights between them, because both of them might want to have all of her attention, and that could make them turn on each other. It almost has happened once, but we'll keep an eye on them. So now I'm done with editing the video. I'm exporting it at the moment. Katrin is also helping me with making a thumbnail. When I get back, if everything is in order, I'm gonna upload it. And right now, dogs had their lunch a minute ago, and now we're gonna go for the second long walk of the day. So now we're in from the walk. Rascal just got his meds, and I made myself 2 sandwiches to still my hunger until later. Also, I just found out that NIP is playing today. Ninjas in Pyjamas, the Counter-Strike team, for you who don't know. It's a Swedish Counter-Strike team that I've been following for a long time. And they're gonna play tonight, so unfortunately that collides with me going to my parents, and I really want to see that game. We'll see how that is solved. One or the other might have to be cancelled, but I'll see if we can work around it somehow. Now I've taken my dogs to my parents' place and we're about to eat. And then we're gonna head back and see the NIP game again. We squeezed it in between the games, so should be fine. Now I have eaten and it was very good. My mom is out walking the puppies and will be for another about 15 minutes. So I am gonna go and buy some poo bags for the puppies. There we go. Some poo bags. Now time to head back. Now we are just outside home. And yeah, there's nothing else I'm gonna do today except watch Ninjas in Pyjamas play some Counter-Strike. Unfortunately, they lost their first game. Menace is trying to pull towards a taco wrap that someone threw on the ground over there. So this will be the end of the vlog today. Just gonna go up and watch NIP, eat some of these apple pie cookies or whatever Mom called them. And that's the end of my day. Thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I also hope you had a sunny fucking day.